Hi YouTube, it's Kimberly, and this is going to be my 1 month postpartum update. I know I have not done my labor and delivery update just yet, but I'm going to go on ahead and tell you all about that. So I had this little man here on Friday, May 13th at 1:08 p.m. By a repeat C-section. He was 7 pounds 5 ounces, 19.5 inches long. So he was definitely a lot smaller than my first son, which was 9'8" and 20.5 inches long. So a big difference. So I went to the hospital at 10 o'clock that morning and got registered and got up to the labor and delivery unit, and they admitted me and got me in a room, and they did blood work, hooked me up to the IV, and I just stared and watched the clock as every minute passed as it got closer to the time for my surgery, which was supposed to be just after 12, but it was around 12:30 when my doctor had got to the hospital, and they wheeled me in the bed back to the OR, and it got so cold the closer we got to that room. And so they gave me the spinal block, and after they did the spinal block, my IV cord got pinched and broke in half, and blood was everywhere. Didn't even know that it had happened. We didn't even know that that had happened until my blood pressure had dropped immediately, and it dropped so low that I was blacking out. I couldn't hear. My ears started ringing. I couldn't hear what the doctors were saying. I heard the anesthesiologist say, "Stay with us, just keep taking deep breaths, she'll feel fine here in just a minute." And my mouth was getting really, really dry, and it was scary. Luckily, once they got my IV hooked back up again and got it going, and some more saline was pumping through it, my blood pressure had went back to normal, and I was starting to feel much better, and then they proceeded with the surgery. The surgery only lasted like maybe 25 minutes, 30 minutes at the most. He was out within probably 15 minutes of that. He was so little, and I'm so glad he's finally here. Oh, I love it. But I was up walking, let's see, I had him at 1:08 that afternoon, and I was up walking at 1 o'clock that next morning in the middle of the night. Which I'm kind of glad, because it helped me recover a lot quicker. I had him on a Friday. I went home on a Sunday, so I was only in the hospital for 2 days. It was my choice if I wanted to stay or go home early, and I decided to go home because I hate being cooped up in a hospital, not being in my own surroundings. We went home. The first night was a little rough because it had been almost 6 years since I've had a baby, so it was all new to me again. It didn't come as natural as it should have. So it was definitely a change, definitely something to adjust to and get used to. You know, what I've liked to have been calling it here recently is getting back into the new normal. So it's definitely been a little rough road, but we're getting by day at a time. So here he is, and I'm going. He's a little grumpy, but Caleb Blake is his name, and he's majority of the time a very good baby. He's already on a schedule, and I'll get into more detail about that when I do my 1 month postpartum and his updates. So there is my labor and delivery update. I'm going to go ahead and do my 1 month postpartum update after this vlog once that gets up and going. So we will see you guys for that next. Thanks for watching. Bye.